I was going to start off with a different slide, but I was going to say that I actually have really big lips. And my wife tells me that I mumble. So she teaches me to talk a certain way, so I apologize ahead of time if I mumble. I enlisted in the Navy at 17. I spent the first 10 years on submarines and the last 13 years as a Navy SEAL. I'm currently a SEAL Instructor. It's the guys overseas you guys need to be capping for. They're holding it down for us. But I'm currently a SEAL Instructor, and I plan to transition out in 1 year. SEAL training is called BUDS, Basic Underwater Demolition SEAL Training. And many people don't know, but I actually tried 5 years into my enlistment to be a SEAL, and I failed. So I had to go back to a submarine for another 4.5 years. And in 2000, at age 27, I tried again, and I made it. Supplements are not allowed in training. Supplements are not allowed. So once I graduated, Usana became kind of my way of maintaining my edge. And at age 41, I'm still required to meet physical standards. So Usana is what I attribute my performance to. And that's really the primary reason why I'm with Usana today. What I'm going to cover is really simplification and duplication. So as an active duty military guy, I have very little time for anything else. But as a Usana associate, I was looking for a way that I can do a presentation that was simple and duplicatable. So I spent time dealing with Jordan Kemper's YouTube newspaper video and realizing that it's 15 minutes long. And I looked at it 20 times. So you do the math, right? I studied it. I really liked his transitions. So when he talks about going from the optimizers to the food line, he asked the question, do people think about disease prevention or weight loss? I really love that stuff. I got really good at the presentation. So good that I was able to do an in-home presentation in 20 minutes. I cut down the Usana slides down to 39. So Kate, that presentation you used yesterday, that was actually the one that I used. And I got really confident at it, so confident that I was able to teach one of my downlines that presentation in 2.5 hours after we worked on her story. But it took a lot of hard work. It took a lot of commitment. It took a lot of deep passion. There's a man named Dan Coyle. He wrote a book called The Talent Code, and he says that greatness is not born, it's grown. He basically spent a lot of time with some really smart scientists and a lot of professional athletes, and all he says is the brain, he explains that the brain is made up of neurons, and between these neurons there are pathways that are lined with this yellow stuff called myelin. He says that we all have the capability of improving those pathways by increasing the thickness of the myelin. We all have that capability. How do you do that? Practice. Dan Coyle calls it deep practice. The results, some people call it muscle memory. Some people call it building good habits. But like Darren Hardy says, it takes hard work and consistency. This is Lieutenant Commander Dan Knosson. He's the only double amputee Navy SEAL in history. He lost both of his legs after stepping on a mine in 2009 in Afghanistan. I like to show this slide because when the incident happened, he had a choice. He could choose to either be like Lieutenant Dan on Forrest Gump that felt sorry for himself, or he could be the man that could run 1 mile on prosthetics 1 year, exactly 1 year after the incident. Also in 2011, he ran the New York Marathon. He hand cycled 16 miles and he ran 10.2 miles. In the last 4 years, he's represented our country 4 years running, okay, in the Paralympics. So we all have choices. We all do. My question is to you, what will you choose to do? That's my time. God bless you and enjoy your day.